good evening. So today you're going to learn about pronoun and its types. Okay, so let's begin with the pronoun. What is this pronoun? You know, noun. Noun is a name of a person, place, animals, and things. This pronoun is nothing but it is used instead of a noun. See, let us see what is this pronoun. A pronoun is a word that takes the place of a noun. A pronoun is a word that takes place of a noun. What does it mean? It means that where the noun is there, it is being replaced by a pronoun. Where the noun will be there, it will be replaced by a pronoun. Where the noun is there, it is placed in place of noun, it is placed with a pronoun. You may ask, why ma'am, why you want to place it in place of a noun? Noun, it is already there, now why this pronoun? Yes, you may ask this question. Why? Because we use pronoun to cause to replace the to avoid the repetition of noun. Why we use pronoun? Because to avoid the repetition of a noun. By seeing the examples, you will come to know what exactly this pronoun is. Okay, shall we start now? See the example number 1 in the blue one. Mr. Raj is a bus driver. What the sentence is telling? Mr. Raj is a bus driver. Mr. Raj drives children to school every day. Mr. Raj is a jovial man. See, this is your example, and we have Mr. Raj is a name of a person, so this is your noun. Now we are going to replace this noun with a pronoun. See here now, the same sentences here. Now I have been replaced this noun with a pronoun. We shall see now. Mr. Raj is a bus driver. Here also Mr. Raj is a bus driver. Mr. Raj is a noun, so Mr. Raj is a bus driver. Now in the second sentence, again that Mr. Raj is been repeated. Noun is been repeated. To avoid this repetition of a noun, we use a pronoun here. What we used here? He drives children to school every day. Instead of a noun, Mr. Raj, again what we replaced here is we replaced a pronoun with he. He drives children to school every day. He is a jovial man. Instead of using noun n number of times, to avoid that repetition, we use a pronoun here. To replace a noun, we use a pronoun. Understood? By this example, you will come to know the difference between a noun and a pronoun here. How to replace a noun, a noun with a pronoun. Okay. One more example. He drives a bus. Sorry. Ravi is a driver. Okay. Ravi is a name of a person. It is a noun. Okay. Now we are going to replace that with a pronoun now. He drives a bus. He is what here? He is a pronoun. We are not taking a name of a person again here. We are not using a noun here again. We are replacing that noun with a pronoun called he. Okay. A noun is a word that takes place of a noun, or we can also say that to replace a noun we use a pronoun. Why? Because to avoid the repetition of a noun. Okay. One more example here. Raj bought the books. Raj bought the book because Raj wanted to read it. See here, the noun Raj and the Raj is been repeated here. This is the actual sentence. Now I am going to replace that noun with a pronoun now. Raj bought the books because he wanted to read it. Raj bought the book because he wanted to read it. In place of a noun, repeated noun, what I did, I have replaced that noun with a pronoun he. Okay, so this is what pronoun is all about. Next, we shall see its type. See, next is we shall see what is the subject pronoun and object pronoun. In the sentence, you have already seen that in the subject, in the sentence, you have a subject and a predicate, right? Now we shall see the subject pronoun, and then we shall move to the object pronoun, and then we shall see the types of pronoun. Okay. A subject pronoun is a noun that does the action in a sentence. Shall I repeat it? A subject pronoun is a pronoun that does the action in a sentence. What the subject pronoun is telling about? It is a pronoun that does the action in a sentence. Okay, we shall see example now. See the first example. He drives a bus. In this sentence, drives is an action going on. Drive is an action going on. So it is a verb here. Okay. Drive, I told no, verb is nothing but an action word which we do, like singing, dancing, sitting, what I'm doing now, teaching, talking. All these are action words. Those are called as verb. Drives is an action going on in a sentence. So it is a verb. See, what a subject pronoun tells is pronoun that does the action in a sentence. Who is doing action in the sentence, children? He drives a bus. So this person, he is doing this action in a sentence. Yes, right? So this is your, he is your subject pronoun. He is doing the action. Yes. He drives a bus. The action is drives. Drive is your action, but who is doing this action in the sentence? He is doing action in the sentence. So he is your subject pronoun. Okay. And the next one is she shouts at Meera. She shouts at Meera. Okay. This is your sentence now. Shouts is your verb because shouting is an action. She is shouting there. There is an action going on. So this is your verb. Who is doing action in this sentence? She is doing action in this sentence. What she is doing? She is shouting at Meera. So she is doing some action in the sentence. So she is your pronoun, subject pronoun. Understood, children? He drives a bus. Drives is your action word. It is a verb. Who is doing the action in a sentence here? That is called as your subject pronoun, right? Who is doing action in this sentence? He is doing a action. So this is called as a subject pronoun. She shouts at Meera. Shouts is an action word, right? It is a verb. Who is doing action in this sentence? She is doing a action. What action she is doing in a sentence? She is shouting at Meera. Yes or no? So she is your subject pronoun. Understood, children? What is subject pronoun? A subject pronoun is a pronoun that does action in a sentence. Okay. Now next we shall see the object pronoun. See now, object pronoun. Now you have seen the subject pronoun. Now we shall see the object pronoun. Object pronoun that receives the action in a sentence. See, object pronoun is nothing but the one who receives the action is called as what? Object pronoun. Let us see who will receive the action in a sentence now. The first example, she shouts at him. See the sentence there. She shouts at him. Shouts, as we all know, it is a verb. There is an action going, action word. So this is your verb. She is a subject word because who is doing action here? She is doing a action here. So we call it as a subject pronoun. But object pronoun is nothing but who is receiving this action, on whom she is doing this action, at him. So him is your object pronoun, who is receiving the action, no, for the that person is called as what, that thing is called as what, your object pronoun. See, she shouts at him. Shouts is your verb, right? The what do you mean by subject pronoun? Who is doing action in the sentence here? She is doing action, so she is your subject pronoun. Who will receive the action in a sentence, no, that is called as what, subject object pronoun. Who is receiving action in this sentence? Him. Him is receiving action because she is shouting on him. Yes or no? So him is your object pronoun. He is receiving a action. Yes or no? Because she shouts at him. He is receiving the action. So this is called as a object pronoun. Okay. One more example. See, the fruit fell on the lion. The fruit fell on the lion. Which is the action word in this here? Fell. Because fell, there is some action going on. So this is fell is your verb now. Now tell me the subject pronoun. Subject pronoun is nothing but what I said. The action uh, that does an action in a sentence. What is doing action in this sentence? Fruit is doing some action, right? Fruit fell because of this fruit only there is some action going on. Yes or no? So this is your subject pronoun. There is an action going on in a sentence, that is with the fruit. That action is receiving on whom, children? That action is receiving on the lion. Okay. The fruit fell on the lion. Receiving, who is receiving this action? Lion. This is called as your object pronoun, receiving the action. On whom this action is going on? It is going on the fruit fell on whom? On the lion. So this is a receiver here. So this is your object pronoun. Understood, children? Subject pronoun and object pronoun. See, subject pronoun. Subject pronoun is a pronoun that does an action in a sentence. He drives a bus. Drives is your action word. Who is doing action in this sentence? He is doing action in a sentence. So this is your subject pronoun. Okay. And the object pronoun. Object pronoun that receives the action in a sentence. Here, who will do the action is called as a subject pronoun. On whom it is the action is receiving in a sentence, that is called as your object pronoun. She shouts at him. Shouts is your verb, that is your action word, and she is doing a action. So in a sentence, so it is a subject pronoun. On whom it is been done? It is done on him. Him, he is the receiver. So this is your object pronoun. Understood the subject and object pronoun? The next important thing is, remember this, verb. A verb or an action word. The subject pronoun always comes before the verb. Okay. See, the subject pronoun always comes before the verb. Okay. And the object pronoun comes after the verb. See, for an example, he writes a letter. Writes is an action, right? So this is your verb now. He, on who is doing this action here in a sentence? He is doing your action. Yes or no? So this is your subject pronoun. See, subject pronoun comes before a verb here. Writes a letter. Letter on what? Who is receiving here? Letter. Okay. So object pronoun. So verb comes after the verb. Sorry. the object pronoun comes after a verb. Okay, so remember that a verb subject pronoun comes before a verb and object pronoun comes after a verb. Okay, remember this: subject pronoun, object pronoun, and where does it comes? The subject pronoun comes before a verb and the object pronoun comes after the verb. See, even this examples also, this is your verb, right? The subject pronoun comes before a verb and the object pronoun comes after the verb. Okay, now next we shall see the types of pronoun. That is possessive pronoun. Okay, the first one is possessive pronoun. What is this possessive pronoun? Pronouns that show who or what owns something. These pronouns are called as what? Possessive pronouns. See a few examples there. These clothes are mine. That house is hers. That dress is hers. That car is ours. Is that bicycle yours? This ball is his. See, pay attention on this. Mine, hers, ours, yours, his. All these are what, children? Possessive pronoun. Okay. Mine, his, her, yours, ours. All these are what, children? Possessive pronouns. What does it do? It tells us who or what owns something. Who is owning this? See there, these clothes are mine. Mine. It is telling that these clothes belongs to whom? These clothes belongs to whom? It is showing the ownership. Who owns this? These clothes are mine. So these clothes are whose? It is telling whose? It is mine. It tells the ownership or it tells who owns this. These clothes are mine. ಇದು ಯಾರ್ದು ಬಟ್ಟೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದು. ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆಸ್ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಪೊಸೆಸಿವ್ ಪ್ರೊನೌನ್ಸ್. ಇದು ಯಾರ್ದು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳೋದೆ what we call it as what, children? Possessive pronoun. Who's that? What owns that? Owns something, or whose ownership is that? Okay, that house is hers. See, again this house belongs to whom? Hers. It is saying whose it is. Okay, so these are called as possessive pronouns. Here in your reader, possessive pronouns such as mine, his, her, yours, and ours show possession. For example, I like you, snowman. It's better than mine. I like you, snowman. It's better than mine. Okay, read each pair of sentences. Fill in the blanks in the second sentence with the correct possessive pronoun. Okay, this is your activity. This is your assignment that you need to fill with the proper possessive pronouns using mine, his, her, yours, ours. Using this, you need to fill this blanks. Okay, one example I have been done for you. Okay, this is my bedroom and that is her bedroom. So you need to replace her bedroom with possessive pronoun. This is my bedroom and that is hers. Okay, like that you need to complete the remaining one. Okay, you need to replace this with the possessive pronouns using his, her, mine, yours, and ours. With these possessive pronouns we need to complete this. Okay, So that's all for today's class. See you in my next class. Till then, take care. Thank you.